There is one more thing we can look at real quick with the second flight made. We should have another telemetry log. So we'll check that one and say download selected logs. And now that we have that one, we can clear the logs. I don't keep them in the SD card. I'm going to leave the platform powered connected. It won't matter. I'm going to look at some of those things real quick that we've talked about. Okay. Here's today's flight. And we were going to see what the ESCs did when we changed that parameter to a 2 and 9. Well, this still has one of these for each of the motors defined in our Ducopter, so I don't find that at all unusual. I didn't think it would change the way this program worked. Got time. Nothing for instance really. RPM, yeah. Raw RPM, yeah. Voltage, Current, not yet. Crap. Temp. Oh, phew. Yeah, I'm just making sure I stayed on that long enough. Current total. Oh man. Looks like it may have changed these values, what it's saving away by changing that to a 9. I have to go back and look at my other video. All these are staying the same. Okay. Okay, so we're still trying to interpret. And let's look at this again real quick. I get those messages off of here. This was... Oh, I actually technically checked the motor cut twice. One you saw, one you didn't see. I'm sorry about that. This was the motor cut test. Actually, one of them I told you about. One of them I did without telling you about. You can actually see it in the video if you want to look. So here's the RPMs where I took it up to what I was wanting to be 15 feet. And I was leveling it out here, you see. And then right here, I thought it was level. So I put it in altitude hold. Well, it did start up a little. And this is where I nudged it. I didn't want to nudge it far. Let's see if I can add to this real quick, just for kicks. If any of you are really interested in what went on, this is my throttle, what I was doing with the throttle, RCN. Okay, what is this one? RC. Huh. Oh well. Like I said, here's where I raised the throttle to take it up, and then I was trying to get it hovering. This is where I nudged it after. This is what's going on there. So that didn't work out real good for adding that to it. And this was the hovering If I put the throttle back on it for a second, right here you can see where I raised the throttle to get it back up in the air there for a while, and then drop the throttle back down to mid throttle. This would be mid throttle right in through here. This would be where I was trying to hold it at mid throttle. This is where it was too close to the ground. So hopefully from here to here is a good 30-second count. Now I have no idea why when I changed that variable that they told me to change, what that's going to do, what it's not going to do, if I should take it back, take it out. That's a little strange. Oh, I guess we could also, I had mentioned something about also looking again at the IMU data. So, don't do a lot of this junk on the airplanes like you do on a, we're looking for accelerations again. What do we got? We're looking at for threes. So this vibration today is great. This is where it hit the ground kind of hard. I believe. And the rest of this is where I picked it up. While it was still, and this is where I set it down on the bench in the shop. This is where I was carrying it. Okay. See what this looks like. Yeah, it looks the same. So it's still recording multiple. And the Z value wasn't supposed to come down to minus 15. It'd be up in here, and a 5 would be right here. We're pretty good on that again today. And if we lay this one on top of it, yeah, they're virtually always the same. All right. That's just a little tidbit from this. The platform's still in altitude hold. That's just a little tidbit from the telemetry and stuff, and I just wanted to share from this flight. It doesn't really have to do with tuning, but that's some of those little items that we had discussed. I don't know. Let's look over here and see if there's any new items in the OSD that relate to ESC telemetry. I just always decrease the size of this up here, so this up here increases. Got a current 2 here now, or might have always had that. ESC amps. Should have probably put one of these like this right here on the OSD and recorded it while that was flying, shouldn't I? ESC RPMs. Wow, look at that. The ESC temp. I'll have to look again, but it looks to me like ESC temp was gone away. Battery voltage. Battery use. Current here. Current 2 up here. Power. Battery bar. Battery 2 voltage. That's the changes I see. ESC temp disappeared on me. And I'll have to see if I had ESC amps and RPM before in some of my previous videos. And I'll have to see how these are used. And then, yeah, I could have flown. I could have been recording the, even though I had the lens cover on for the flight so far, it would have still I could have seen what was in this information. I'll do that next time. I'll add that to all the other things I'm doing. There we go. And we'll leave those in the OSD for right now, and we'll view them later and see what happens. And one last little tidbit in this video from the 2 flights I've done so far. I'm going to do an auto analysis on the flight logs from those 2 flights. I think they'll be the same, but we'll see. And it might tell us something. It's not deep data. It's just a automatic log analysis to see major problems easily. Let's see, location of data file, size, number of lines, duration, 3 seconds. That's not correct. Well, we'll have to see what's going on here. Articopter version, hash, type, free memory, none. Wow. Well, lines 166, auto tune, no auto tune log data. No, I haven't turned that on yet. Brownout good, compass good, magnetic interference within limits. I really do like that. Dupe data logs good. Test empty equal fail. What the hell are you talking about there? Empty log question mark? Well, usually is when I fly. Throttle never above 20%. Failsafe's good. GPS good. IMU not mismatch, not applicable. Motor balance unknown. Something here. I'll have to ctune.ds alt. Whoa. Optical flow, don't have one. Perimeter equal fail. Mag enable not found. Wow. Pitch, roll, thrust, good. Let's look at the other one real quick before we flip out. This is today's flight. Oops. Same values, same values, same values, same. Got a different one here. Okay, good. We're coming around. Optical flow, pitch good. VCC unknown, no current data. Was that in the last one? Okay, differences I see here and the things I worry about. This, I don't like this. Mag enable, mag underscore enable, not found. But right now we've got found something in battery current. But down here it says VCC unknown, no current data in the log. If we look at the other one real quick, that's before I changed that perimeter 9. We discussed this, remember? Yep, don't have that here. ctune ds alt here. Now in that second one it had something to do about current, so that was changing that 9 perimeter for ESC, but I still have nothing down here, and I still have this mag enable not found. I'm not familiar with mag enable. Config full perimeters, that was mag underscore, wasn't it? Mag underscore. There is no mag underscore, so there's no mag underscore enable. There could be something underscore or mag underscore enable, but I don't see it. Oh well, I guess I can leave that one alone. What was the other one? Oops, what was the other one? It was in the second log. And I'm going to pull that one out. So I'm going to scrape through that whole thing and copy it. And I'm just going to drop that in Notepad real quick. am not familiar with any of these. They're not perimeters. Bat dot's not going to give me diddly. C-tune. DS alt. C-T-U-N-E. Oops. C-T-U-N-E. C-T-U-N-E. Don't find any occurrence of that word anywhere. And this search term over here, I might not have spelled that right, even searches the descriptions over here. C-T-U-N. C-T-U-N. No, man. C-T-U-N. Okay, let's put it all caps. I don't think that matters, but we'll do that for kicks and grins. No. So, it was interesting to look at that stuff, but it didn't do much for me. But I thought I would share. Now that I'm getting telemetry logs, I thought I would share them. I'll start sharing them like this out of the airplanes when I start flying them and getting logs to actually share with you. So that's all for the tidbits. No, wait. God. Feels like Monday for some reason. That mag enable. What was that error? No mag enable or something. Auto analysis on both of them was. Yeah, and there is a little tidbit in there too that I never said about when I configured the compass. Mag underscore enable. So MAG underscore. I'll do caps. Underscore MAG underscore. Nope, there is no mag enable. So I don't know what they're talking about there. So if I come over to what I know as magnetometer, I've got use compass 1. So I have a magnetometer enabled and calibrated, and the rest of your auto log analysis says that the compass was fine. Notice up here my orientation for my compass is custom 1. I didn't really talk about that a lot in the portion of the setup when I did the compass. I'll just hit it real quick right here. Whoops. Compass. So I came in here. I have a custom rotation. Therefore, I don't want this auto rotation coming in here and messing that up. And according to the build I was following, he told me to turn it off right here. He's using a custom orientation here, and he put in these two values. That's exactly what I did. I did copy his -15 because it seemed like a good thing to do, but I knew off the top of my head that 180 was going to be fine, because had I come into this right here, so that is one compass value I changed. I haven't changed any other ones except the ones I'm going to talk to you about. The enabled, I think's there from the get-go. Compass orientation I set to 101. It changed it. Oh yeah, 101 right here. Custom 1. That's why that custom 1 shows over in the setup. So after you do that, then right here, for your custom 1 rotation, yaw 180. See, I would have set that right here, knowing I was yawed 180. I normally would have set 4 here for 180. But there's nothing in here for setting both pitch and yaw. I mean, there is some of those. Here it is, 13. Oh, some of them do have 18. Here is yaw 90 degrees, roll 90 degrees, but they don't have them for little degrees like I wanted to set. So I had to do a custom one. God, these are down below. So I did 180 here. Like I said, I just knew it from the get-go. And pitch for one, I did the -15 that he dictated over here. He's got all the, I certainly didn't use a frame type of that. He's got all the things over here that you can set. And in truth, there is a complete parameters list here you can look at right here. And like I think I told you yesterday, there's a preset thing for the iFlight Chimera 7 right here. You can set it here and load pre-saved. It'll load PIDs and all sorts of shit that you may want. I want to do it myself. So these are the things that I didn't talk about when I was doing the compass. So I don't know why this comes up no mag enabled. And I can see there has been a change in when those little ESC things we did. I don't understand this at all yet. But this up here tells me that my compass is good. I am using the compass. All right, guys, that's all the tidbits. I'm going to go back to work. Okay, guys. Thank you.